Well, hey everybody, it's your boy Mr. D back again for a little more remote learning. We're going to talk about hurricanes today, another form of extreme weather that we worry about from time to time. And hurricanes are kind of an amazing thing because they happen all over the world, but depending on where they happen, we give them a different name. So here in Maine and in the U.S. most commonly, we have hurricanes, and these are large rotating storms that happen that form and happen over the Atlantic Ocean. If those things happen over the northern Pacific Ocean, it's the exact same thing. It's the same phenomenon, but in that case, we call it a typhoon. And then if they happen in the south of the hemisphere, we call them a cyclone. So I mean, there's all kinds of different names for them, but they're all the same thing depending on where they happen around the world. That's how we name them. So let's talk about hurricanes here real quick. A hurricane, if we're going to define it, is an enormous storm with high winds and heavy rain. And here's the key with hurricanes. They only form over tropical water. Like we're talking 82 degrees minimum. And that's nowhere near here in Maine. You know, our warmest ocean temperatures in the summertime get up around 70. So we're not nearly warm enough to form hurricanes out in the Gulf of Maine, but we do have them form in equatorial waters and work their way up towards us every now and then. So the thing about hurricanes, because they need that warm ocean water to get their energy from, they dissipate quickly once they hit land. So hurricanes really are kind of an ocean-based storm. We classify them, and you'll see this on the news all the time. They classify into categories. We use 1 through 5, with 5 being the most catastrophic. And then you'll often hear about the eye of the storm, the eye of the hurricane. That's an area of calm, updrafts at the center. And that is an area of extremely low pressure. We've been talking about air pressure here a little bit. The center of a hurricane is extreme low pressure. Some of the lowest pressures ever recorded by people would be in the eyes of hurricanes. So the reason we worry about hurricanes is that they create damage in many forms. First being flooding, so we can have rainfall as much as 1 inch per hour when it's really raining. And then they also create a storm surge. So along the ocean, they force ocean water inland. Storm surge along the coast can create massive flooding, and we see that with large hurricanes. And then the winds can get just absolutely crazy. So Category 1 is classified by winds of 74 to 95 miles per hour, and these are sustained winds. So as soon as that storm gets up to 74 miles per hour, it goes from being a tropical storm to a hurricane, a Category 1 hurricane. Category 2 is going to be 96 to 110 miles per hour. Category 3 is going to be 111 to 130 miles per hour. Category 4 is 131 to 156 miles per hour. And then Category 5, our largest hurricanes, are anywhere with sustained winds greater than 156 miles per hour. And that's some crazy stuff. That can do some serious damage. So hopefully you've been following along today, pausing as needed. I know I'm going quick. I'm trying to keep the videos short, and you can pause whenever to get yourself caught up on your notes. These notes will be helpful today for your CK12 assignment. So once you get those done, open up that assignment under today's topic and complete CK12, and you're good to go.